Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Build Your English podcast. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Today we're talking about something very real, your commute. But also, how your commute can become a small classroom.
Exactly. Not a big, serious classroom with exams and stress. More like pocket time. Those little minutes you already have.
Pocket time sounds cute, like you open your pocket, boom, English falls out.
If only. But honestly, it's close. Because most people commute with a phone, headphones, and a brain that's kind of awake.
Kind of awake is the perfect commute mood. My body is on the bus, but my soul is still at home. Usually near the coffee.
Same. And that's why commute learning can work. It's not about being perfect. It's about using time you already have.
So, first question. What kind of commuter are you, Emma? Bus, train, car, walking?
I'm a train person. It's about 40 minutes. Sometimes I sit, sometimes I stand, and sometimes I stare at the window like I'm in a music video.
That window stare is important. It's part of the commute culture. You look outside and think about life. Or you just think, I hope nobody talks to me.
Exactly. But the train is great for learning because I can listen. I don't need to look at the screen all the time.
That's the key word, listen. Because a lot of people try to study like they're at a desk, and then they feel bad when it's hard. But commuting is messy. It's noise, people, bumps, and announcements.
Yes, so we need commute-friendly learning. Small, simple, easy to start, easy to stop.
And easy to fail without crying. Because commute life is unpredictable.
Let's paint a picture. It's Monday. You wake up. You get ready. You leave the house. Your brain is not fully online. What is the easiest English thing you can do on the commute?
For me, audio. Always audio. One short episode, one short conversation, or even a 2-minute clip. I press play, and that's it.
Same. And you can repeat it. That's the secret weapon.
Repetition is not boring if the audio is good. It's like listening to your favorite song. You don't listen once and say, okay, done.
True. And when you repeat a simple conversation, your brain starts to recognize patterns. You hear the same phrase again and you think, oh, I know this one.
And that feeling is powerful. It's like your brain gives you a high five.
Let's talk about what people do on their commute now. Many people scroll social media.
Yes, the thumb workout, very popular.
And it's fine. But it can become a habit that eats your time.
I call it the commute black hole. You start scrolling and suddenly you arrive and you don't remember anything.
Exactly. So the idea is not never scroll again. The idea is replace 5 minutes. Just 5.
5 minutes is friendly. 5 minutes doesn't scare anyone.
And 5 minutes every day is a lot. Over a month, it's real time.
And you also build identity. You become the person who learns English on the commute. That's huge.
Yes, it becomes normal. Like brushing your teeth.
Okay, but let's be honest. Some commutes are stressful. Crowded bus, traffic, standing, heat. Sometimes you're just trying to survive.
Totally. And on those days, the goal changes. The goal is not study hard. The goal is stay connected.
That's a great phrase. Stay connected. Maybe you just listen to something super easy. Or you listen to the same thing again, even if you're not focused.
Because your brain still catches some words, even in the background.
Also, you can choose the right content for the right day. Some days you have energy. Some days you don't.
Exactly. Like if I'm tired, I choose a simple dialogue. If I feel good, maybe I do a short story or a topic I like.
Let's talk about topics, because that matters. If you hate the topic, it feels like homework.
Yes, so pick something that fits your life. Work, food, travel, hobbies, relationships, daily problems.
Daily problems are great content, because you already have feelings about it, like late bus, lost keys, bad weather, slow people in front of you.
Yes, slow walkers are a whole topic.
They are. They have a special talent. They walk like they're in a museum.
Okay, but this is real. When you learn language with real feelings, it sticks.
True. So, commute classroom rule number 1. Keep it small. What's rule number 2?
Make it automatic. Like, you don't decide every day. You create a simple routine. For example, when I enter the train, I press play.
I love that. It's like a trigger. Train door opens, brain says, English time.
Exactly. And then you don't waste time choosing. You already know what to listen to.
That's actually a big problem. People spend 10 minutes choosing an app, choosing a video, choosing a lesson, and then the commute is over.
Yes, choice can be a trap.
So what do? You prepare. The night before or on Sunday, you pick 3 audios for the week.
Perfect. Or you have one playlist. You just go in order. No thinking.
No thinking is my favorite commute strategy.
Mine too. And here's something else. Commuters love headphones, so the podcast format is perfect.
Also, it looks normal. You're not holding a textbook on a crowded bus. You're just a person with headphones.
Exactly. It feels private, safe.
Now, let's get practical. If someone says, okay, I want to use my commute, what should I do first? What do we tell them?
First, choose one small thing. For example, one short dialogue. Listen once. Then listen again.
And when you listen the second time, you can focus on one thing, not everything.
Yes, like focus on greetings, or focus on how they ask questions, or focus on the rhythm.
Rhythm is underrated. People think English is only words, but rhythm helps you speak.
Exactly. And on the commute, rhythm is easy because you're hearing natural speaking.
Another practical thing, talk to yourself a little bit. Very quietly. Like a secret agent.
Yes, but safe, not like shouting on the train.
Please don't shout. But you can repeat a sentence under your breath. Or you can whisper one phrase.
Or you can do mini speaking in your head. Like, today I'm going to work. I'm on the train. It's crowded. I'm tired.
That's so good because it connects English to your real moment.
Exactly. And it's simple. No pressure.
I also like using the commute for one phrase of the day.
What do you mean?
Like you choose one useful phrase and you use it in your mind all day. For example, I'm running a bit late,
That's a great one.
right? And you can imagine a situation, boss calls you, you say, I'm running a bit late.
Or, the train is delayed.
Yes, and then suddenly you learn English that actually helps you.
Let's talk about attention. On the commute, attention comes and goes.
Especially if the commute is loud. Or if you're thinking about your day. Or if someone is eating something very smelly next to you.
Yes. So what's the point if you can't focus?
The point is consistency. You're training your ear. Even if you only catch 60%, it's still training.
And you can also use micro moments, like waiting for the bus, standing in line, walking to the station.
Those are perfect. They're short, but they happen every day.
Exactly. Sometimes people think learning must be one full hour. But no, 10 minutes here, 5 minutes there, it adds up.
Also, micro moments feel light. You don't feel like your life is changing, but it is.
And because it feels light, you keep doing it.
Okay, but I can hear someone saying, I tried. I started learning on my commute, but I stopped after a week.
That's common. So we need to be honest about why that happened.
Usually it's because the plan is too big, too ambitious. I will study grammar on the bus every morning.
Yes. And then Monday happens. Real Monday. And the plan died.
Exactly. So the real plan must survive Monday.
I love that. Survive Monday is the test.
So choose something that feels almost too easy, like one short conversation, same one, for a few days.
And don't change too often. People think they need new content every day, but new content can be harder.
Repeating is powerful and simple.
Also, you need a backup plan.
Yes, like if you forget your headphones or your phone battery is low.
Then what?
Then you do head English. You just describe your commute in English in your mind.
That's perfect. You don't need anything.
Exactly. I'm walking, it's hot, I'm crossing the street, I'm waiting.
Or you can remember one sentence you heard yesterday and repeat it in your mind.
Yes, that's enough to keep the habit alive.
I think people underestimate habit. It's not about one perfect day. It's about returning.
Returning is the real skill.
Now let's share a personal example. What do you do on your commute, Jack?
Okay, so my commute is usually bus, about 30 minutes. In the morning, I'm not very social. I don't want to talk. So I put in my earbuds and I listen to something easy.
Do you do it every day?
Almost. And when I don't, I feel it. The commute feels longer.
Interesting.
Because the audio gives the commute a purpose. It's not just time passing, it's time used.
That's a big mindset shift.
Also, I try not to mix it with doom scrolling. If I start scrolling, it's hard to stop. So I do audio first. Then, if I have time, I can scroll.
So you earn your scroll.
Exactly. Scroll is dessert. English is the main meal.
I like that. For me, I do something similar. I listen to a short dialogue and I repeat it. Sometimes I focus on just one part, like how they ask a question politely.
Do you ever speak on the train?
Very quietly, yes. Sometimes just one word, like practicing the sound.
I do that too. But I do it like I'm a spy. Lips barely move.
Same. Because if you speak too clearly, someone looks at you like, "Are you talking to me?"
And then you have to say, "No, I'm talking to my English."
Exactly.
Another thing I like? I save one interesting sentence. Not a hard one, just something useful. Then later, I text it to myself.
That's smart, because then you have a mini collection of real phrases.
Yes, and it becomes personal. It's not a random list, it's my list.
And you can review it anytime, like in another micro moment.
Right. Waiting for coffee, waiting for an elevator, waiting for a meeting to start.
Speaking of elevators, Commute Classroom also includes those tiny social moments, right? Like saying hi to someone, small talk.
Yes, but careful. Elevator talk is advanced. Sometimes it's dangerous.
True. But at it too, you can do simple things. Good morning. How are you? Busy day?
That's true. And if you practice it in your commute classroom, it feels more natural later.
Exactly. You're preparing your real-life English.
Let's talk about commute feelings, because feelings matter. Some days you feel motivated. Some days you feel bored. Some days you feel stressed.
And the learning needs to match that.
If I'm stressed, I don't want a lesson that makes me feel stupid.
Exactly. So choose content that makes you feel comfortable, like friendly conversations, clear speaking, simple words.
Comfort is not weakness. Comfort is how you stay consistent.
And when you feel stronger, you can try something a bit harder. But you don't start hard.
Starting hard is the fastest way to quit.
Now, there's also the problem of embarrassment. Some people feel shy learning in public.
Yes, especially speaking.
But listening is private. Nobody knows what you're listening to.
Unless you forget and your volume is loud. Then the whole bus learns English with you.
That happens. But most of the time, it's private. And if you want to speak, you can start with silent speaking in your head.
And you can do small mouth movements, very subtle, just to feel the pronunciation.
Or you can practice in the walking part of your commute. If you walk to the station, you can speak a little more freely.
Yes, walking is great for speaking. You look like you're on a call anyway.
Exactly.
Another commute trick? Change your phone language to English.
That can help, but it can also annoy people.
True. If you get lost in settings, it's not fun. So maybe start small. Just your weather app or your map app.
Or your calendar. Simple words like today, tomorrow, meeting.
Yes, that's daily English.
Let's zoom out for a second. Why does the commute matter so much?
Because it's consistent. Most people commute many times a week. It's a stable part of life.
And learning needs stability, not just motivation.
Also, commute time is usually dead time. You can't do deep work, you can't cook, you can't clean, you're just moving.
Exactly. So it's perfect for light learning.
And it also changes how you feel about the commute. Instead of, I hate this, it becomes, okay, this is my time.
That's big. You get control back.
And honestly, commutes can feel long. Anything that gives meaning helps.
Let's imagine someone listening right now. They commute 20 minutes. They feel busy. They feel tired. They say, I don't have time for English. What do we say?
I say, you already have time. It's in your pocket.
Exactly. Pocket time.
And you don't need to find time. You just need to use 5 minutes differently.
Also, you don't need to be perfect. Some days you will miss it. That's normal.
But you return. That's the rule.
Return is success.
Okay, Emma, give me a simple commute classroom plan for a week, like a realistic one.
Sure. Monday, choose one short dialogue and listen once. Tuesday, listen again. Wednesday, listen again and pick one phrase you like. Thursday, listen again and repeat that phrase in your mind. Friday, listen again and try to say that phrase out loud once, maybe while walking.
That's simple, and it's the same content all week.
Exactly. Low friction.
And what about weekend?
Weekend can be flexible. Maybe you listen once while doing chores, or while walking, or you just rest.
Rest is part of learning too. If you hate your life, you won't learn.
True.
I also like the idea of a commute win. Like, at the end of the commute, you think, what's one thing I understood today?
Yes. Not a long review. Just one win.
One win makes your brain happy, and then you want to do it again.
Exactly.
Okay, but I want to talk about a hard moment. When you listen and you understand almost nothing.
That's frustrating.
Very. It makes people feel like they're not improving.
So the solution is go easier.
Yes. People always think the solution is try harder. But usually the solution is choose easier content.
At a 2, you want content that feels understandable. Maybe not 100%, but enough to follow the idea.
Otherwise, it becomes noise.
Exactly. And if it's noise, you stop.
Also, the speaker matters. Clear speaking matters.
Yes, and friendly pacing, not too fast.
Okay, quick story. One time I tried to learn on the bus with a really fast video, and the bus was loud, and the speaker was fast, and my brain was slow. It was a disaster.
What did you do?
I turned it off, and I went back to music. And then I felt guilty.
That's common.
But the problem wasn't me. The problem was the plan. It wasn't commute friendly.
Exactly. So you changed strategy later?
Yes, I started using short, clear audio, and I stopped trying to finish a lesson. I just listened.
That's the mindset. Listening is already learning.
And it also improves your confidence because you get used to hearing English daily.
Yes, daily exposure changes everything.
You know what else Commute Classroom teaches? Patience.
True, because progress is slow,
But it's real. It's like small steps.
which is literally the name of A2.
Exactly. Small steps is not a marketing phrase. It's the truth.
Now let's talk about what not to do.
Oh, I'm ready.
Don't try to take notes on a crowded bus.
Unless you enjoy pain.
Yes, notes can be good, but commuting is not always the best time.
Audio first, light tasks.
Another don't judge yourself for distracted listening.
Yes, your brain will drift. That's normal.
Just come back.
Return again.
And don't compare your commute to someone else's commute. Some people have quiet trains. Some people have chaos.
Yes, some people commute with birds singing. Some people commute with a man watching videos with no headphones.
That is the worst.
That man is everywhere.
So do what works in your reality.
Let's end with a simple idea people can try tomorrow morning.
Okay, tomorrow, when you start your commute, do this. Press play on one short English conversation. Listen for just 5 minutes. That's all.
And if you want a bonus, listen to the same 5 minutes again on the way back.
Perfect.
2 times, same audio, no stress.
And then you can still scroll if you want.
Scroll dessert.
Exactly.
I like this. I feel like the commute becomes less annoying.
It really can. You turn waiting time into growing time.
Okay, we'll stop here before I start sounding like a motivational poster.
Fair. Thanks for listening, everyone.
See you next time, and until then, Use that pocket time.